Wait till I get my money right. What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, the Gal, back at it again with another Veve video. This time, I'm bringing you my fifth installment of the brand awareness series. We'll be covering the Kidtagious partnership with Veve and Ecomi this time around. And it's a lot of interesting things going on with that. So stick with me till the end and you'll learn a thing or two. If you haven't seen my previous brand awareness videos, I would suggest you check those out because each video is another piece to the puzzle that is the Veveverse. A lot of things happening. They're going places that we can't even fathom right now, just based off the information that we know alone, not to mention the stuff that we don't know. So yeah, we're in for a heck of a ride regarding Veve. So without further ado, let's just get into the content. Licensing legends join forces using blockchain to enable digital collectibility. This article was made January 21st, 2020. If you've been around the Ecomi camp for a while, the name Alcon is already familiar to you. But a more recent development than his announcement as our head of licensing is in the formation of his new company, Kidtagious Entertainment, with multiple Emmy Award-winning studio chief Topper Taylor. Kidtagious is an entertainment and technology licensing company, utilizing new technologies to create new digital consumer experiences. Get to know the heavyweights. Alcon. I made a video about Alcon. You can check that out. But basically, you just need to know that he's the guy that brought Pokemon to the USA and changed the name Pocket Monsters to Pokemon, making it the brand that it is today. So, yeah. You can learn everything that you want to know about Alfred Kahn in this video right here. Let us continue. Get to know the heavyweights. Topper Taylor. With more than 25 years in the industry, Topper Taylor is among the most respected executives in children's and family entertainment. From 1990 to 2003, he was the president of Nelvana Entertainment, and from 2004 to 2012, the co-founder and CEO of Cookie Jar Group. More recently, Taylor founded a media and entertainment company called Media Disrupted and became president of digital company Roundup, before joining forces with Khan to create Kidtagious Entertainment. His time at Cookie Jar saw the company transform into a global leader in digital platform sales, with the acquisition of licensing and merchandising agency CPLG, which managed brands like Shrek, Dora the Explorer, Sesame Street, Snoopy, The Simpsons, and Strawberry Shortcake. As president of Nelvana 1990 to 2003, he helped create the scaling systems and businesses that enabled the company to go public. And under Taylor's guidance, the company acquired a world-class library of content and IP, intellectual properties, including Beyblade, Babar, and Franklin the Turtle, to name a few. Who and what is Kidtagious Entertainment? Let's face it, content for kids is incredible and lively market, encompassing everything from entertainment and games to learning and technology. And we now have entire generations are growing up with new technologies at their fingertips, as the days of tablets and smartphones have well and truly replaced coloring books and puzzles. It probably comes as no surprise then that the development and integration of technologies also made their way into branding, licensing, and intellectual property. When it comes to this industry, there probably isn't a more prolific duo than Khan and Taylor, and their new venture aims to serve this industry for licensors and consumers alike. Kidtagious Entertainment is in the business of identifying and building brands. More specifically, Kidtagious is a kid-focused entertainment and licensing company that plans to discover, curate, imagine, and deploy kids and family-friendly intellectual properties from around the world. Kidtagious is the next generation lean children's entertainment company, focused on effectively and seamlessly merging the myriad of new and emerging technologies with proven intellectual properties and established consumer brands. Topper Taylor. These new technologies include the use of blockchain, distributed ledger technology, to enable digital collectibles and collectability. These technologies enable a myriad of new digital-only experiences, as well as digital ownership and verification, as the company aims to serve the needs of licensors and consumers alike, to change the face of children's entertainment. We represent significant technologies which seek the power of household entertainment names Those technologies include the blockchain and digital collectability, authentication, and royalty accuracy reporting platforms, and wearables, which can either safely awaken you to play tournament video games or help a young child go to sleep. That's kind of interesting. Let me highlight that real quick. Let me highlight that. So let's do that right there. And he said, these technologies include the blockchain and digital collectability, authentication, and royalty accuracy reporting platforms, and wearables, which can either safely awaken you to play tournament video games or to help a young child go to sleep. That's interesting. Okay, let's just keep going. Although a key goal of Kidtagious is to identify epidemic brands and digital trends ahead of time, the launch of the company has also seen properties previously acquired under Owl's tenure, CraneCon, folded into the company. This includes world-class IPs such as Kung Fu Pork Choppers, Lee Cross, and Mofi. With an impressive list of accolades and an incredible roster of licenses already acquired, Kidtagious Entertainment is poised to leverage existing IP as well as bring new brands to the masses. In doing so, they are utilizing technology to have an impactful and meaningful influence over the children's entertainment industry and consumer market. They also have plans to work with leading innovators and manufacturers to create products in a variety of categories, including technology, toys, entertainment, studios, gaming, consumer goods, clothing, accessories, and more. Each of our properties has a unique appeal that affords children to be delighted and entertained, and also supports a multifaceted licensing program, OwlCon. At Ecomi, we couldn't be happier to have someone like Owl on the team, and we're excited to see what this new venture brings. Moreover, with heavyweights like Owl and Topper becoming integral to the industry, it will create new experiences in children's entertainment, whilst driving education and understanding about digital collectibles in general, and creating new and exciting use cases for technology. Let's pop on over here to Kidtagious.com, and then let's go to the About Us section. We are in the business of identifying and building brands. Kidtagious, led by industry leader OwlCon, is known for discovering children's intellectual properties in foreign and domestic markets and turning them into gold mega hits. Each of our properties has a unique appeal that entertains and delights children, while also supporting a multifaceted licensing program. Whether originating overseas or in the U.S., we work with properties where we have both TV and merchandise rights, giving us a unique ability to best manage and grow the brand. For those properties originating outside the U.S., with our expertise in adapting foreign TV shows and our relationships with top production companies, we are able to bring the best in children's programming to new markets. As licensing experts, we work with leading manufacturers, toys, consumer packaged goods, clothing, accessories, just a few of many categories available to us, to create products that best represent our properties. Additionally, working with unparalleled toy designers, we create proprietary toys and bring them to market through our manufacturing and distributor relationships. So if we look at the team, there's OwlCon right there. There's Topper Taylor, Dan McKinney right there, CFO. Then we got Jillian Crane, who's a part of the CraneCon. That's covered in the OwlCon video that I referred to earlier. Carrie Novak, I think they're all coming over from the CraneCon company. Heather Oida. Then we got Alexis Wilcox. So a lot of good talent on this team here. So let's just go over here to the properties that they own. So we're gonna get into a few interesting properties that they own. Kung Fu Pork Choppers. Target age is from 4 to 8 years old. I'm just going to go down to the brand attributes. China's Top Boys action adventure, on averaging holding 5 of the 10 top rated kids slots each week. Broadcast on over 100 channels in China, including CCTV and top national or nationwide kids channel Kaku. Current season has over 2.5 billion views online since its launch in May 2017. It's had awards at the Lima Award winner for the 2013 Best Asian Property of the Year. That is your Kung Fu Pork Choppers. Next up is Word World. where learning to play is child's play. Target age is 3 to 6 years. Word World is an award-winning multimedia property where characters and their environments are made up of letters that spell what they are. A group of word friends, dog, duck, ant, bear, frog, sheep, and pig live in Word World and help each other with their everyday lives and learn how the power of words can solve any problem. Word World helps children get excited about reading because words become their friends. WW revolutionizes the way children learn to read and empowers children to become early readers by making the important connection between letters, sounds, and words. The Word World method provides children with the visual cues that make reading not only easier but fun. Word World currently airs on PBS Kids 24/7 channel on television and digital platforms. Word World is available on 4 continents. Brand attributes: learning to read in a fun way, unique word world where words come alive, lovable and familiar characters, word friends, interactive play on air and online, backed by a U.S. Department of Education funded study which demonstrates Word World significantly improves children's literacy skills. In foreign markets, Word World can be used to teach English to children. So that's interesting. Maybe Veve can have like their own little section where you can learn different languages. Now that'd be huge. Like, you know how you got your Duolingo, and they could probably have their own little section just inside the Veve app. So that could be pretty big if they are going that route. They've won plenty of awards. 2009 Emmy Awards for Outstanding Children's Animation Program, Outstanding Written in Animation, 2008 and 2007. Yeah, you see them right there. So this could be big if they're going to use this to teach kids words and possibly new languages. So we'll keep an eye out on that. So next up is Lee Cross. This one I find very interesting. Lee Cross is a self-taught artist who makes one-of-a-kind high-end plush animal creations. Raised in rural Alaska, Lee found a powerful connection to nature and animals at a young age. At just 13 years old, she began crafting highly realistic, posable plush creatures, which she began selling online to fans around the world. Lee eventually expanded her creations into the realm of fantasy, creating unique mystical creatures from her own imagination, as well as known fantasy creatures such as dragons. Selling via her eBay store, demand has driven prices upwards of $3,000 for a single item. She has grown her online business through social media and word of mouth to establish herself as an influencer with a global following in the worlds of fantasy creatures and high-end plush. Awareness and demand. Lee's creations are admired and desired by a global audience, adults, children, male and female. She is inundated with emails from people around the world who want to commission individual pieces and by children wishing they could have one too. Awareness of Lee Cross's creation is so broad that Lee has been approached by major studios in Hollywood, that's multiple, wishing to exploit her brand in overseas manufacturers looking for the opportunity to mass produce. Demand for her product in South Korea is so great that the Prime Minister has become a personal collector. Kidtagious serves as Lee Cross's agent, holding all rights to commercials, deals for licensing, or mass-produced lines. So let's just take a look at these up here. You got your Blackberry Wolf. That's pretty cool. I think I want one of those. You got Firefox. Definitely want that. You got Baby Oompo. Cool looking. Fantasy Prehistoric Stag. You got your Fairy Lamb. Who wouldn't want one of those? You got your Cranberry Raccoon. You got your White Baby Unicorn. And the Moon Dust Wolf. So yeah, this is going to be, I think she's going to be on the Artist Alley. So yeah, remember that. I called it first. Lee Cross, Artist Alley. You know, this is why we dive deep, so we can find things like this. So yeah, very cool. So let's go a little deeper. I went over to Lee Cross's Instagram just to see what other creations she has. So just to see what I might like. That's a cool design right there. I like that horse. Looks kind of Avatar-ish or something like that. That's another cool one. So yeah, I could totally see that being an NFT. Basically, all these creatures are, you know, original and cute. It's got a little fantasy aspect going for it. Kind of like Beanie Baby meets, not even Beanie Baby. I don't even want to say that. It's just cool in its own right. Like we all seen seen these creatures to some extent, but it's just a certain feel to it that makes it original to this designer here. Yeah, people. Look at that. Now that's cool. I like that. I like neon stuff. That's avatarish right there. If I had to compare it to something, let's go over a few more, just so we can see. I think that's the Firefox from earlier. Yeah, all cute and cuddly. Look at that right there. That's, yeah, people, yeah. So let's go to the top one right here. I believe this one's on eBay, but let's read some comments real quick. Wow, this one is so impressive and gorgeous. Beautiful. Quel talent. I can't tell flowers, so I really like that idea. I so want one. Super nice. I will love it for my stepmom who loves dragons. This is a gorgeous piece. Can you please, for the love of my sanity, bring back the baby axolotls? You are always an inspiration. I hope to be as good as you one day, etc., etc. And then let's just check it out, because I think this piece is on eBay right now, currently. So this bid is going to end in 43 minutes and 39 bids, and it's currently going for $985. So you can only imagine what a 3D digital version on the Veve app will go for. So yeah, I believe she's going to be on the Artist Alley not too long from now. So cool. Follow her on Instagram if you would like to do that. So that's the video, my friends. Hopefully we all learned something this time around. And it's very interesting to see that Veve is targeting all ages, and yeah, from 2 to 62. There's going to be something for everybody in the Veve verse. Yeah, if they're gonna start tackling language learning or kids learning, that's going to be interesting. They're going to have a plethora of artists for the Artist Alley once that gets activated. There's just a lot of stuff going on. And it's just good to know about these things so that we can have conviction in our investment, and we can hold for as long as necessary to get the type of profits that we're looking for. Hopefully life-changing profits where we can say, yes, I changed the course of my family's, my generation, my family's, you know, trajectory, because I took the time to do some research. I watched a few YouTube videos and read the white paper, and I put in enough money, and now my family does not have to work if they don't want to. Stuff like that. Life can be so simple sometimes. I know I'm kind of oversimplifying it, but you know what I'm saying. If you do your due diligence early enough, sometimes the rewards can be unbelievable. So with that being said, drop a like if you learned something or found something interesting. I'd appreciate that. Thanks for watching. And just know that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy with a lot of opinions who is very bullish on Veve, Ecomi, and Omi. Until next time, peace out.